Today is really crazy for Palantir. One analyst just dropped a bombshell, and it changed everything. These were one of the worst weeks for Palantir stock recently. But today, Elon Musk brought some huge news. The Palantir trillion-dollar dream might come sooner than you expected. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. This is by far the most shocking day for Palantir. Just yesterday, the stock shot up, and most people assumed it would cool off soon with a quick correction. But today? A completely different story. Palantir kept climbing, getting dangerously close to that huge $100 mark, hitting around 96 before settling near 95. That's absolutely wild. Even the biggest bulls, people who are usually optimistic, are in disbelief right now. This isn't just another stock pump. This is a statement. It shows how much confidence investors have in Palantir's future. A move like this can shift the entire mood of the market, bringing in even more attention and possibly pushing the stock even higher. It's one of those moments that people in the community will remember for a long time. And here's the thing. One Twitter analyst just stepped in and broke it all down. According to him, Palantir's chart is setting up for something even bigger. He pointed out that the stock missed a key level by just a small amount. And now, a larger pattern is forming that could push it even higher. If this setup plays out, Palantir could be aiming for a massive price target of over 107. And get this, Friday saw one of the biggest dark pool trades in Palantir's history, worth nearly $900 million at around 91 per share. That's not just some random trade. That's serious money moving in. And if that level gets tested, it could be another golden chance to go long. This is getting really exciting. The momentum is building, the charts are lining up, and smart money is making big moves. If this breakout actually happens, Palantir could be on its way to something legendary. But wait, I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Something even bigger just dropped today, and it changes everything. Finally, all the speculation can be put to rest. The big question remains, will Elon Musk actually do it? Well, we'll get to that later in the video. But first, let's talk about Palantir's recent achievement. Now it's official. Palantir is officially part of the S&P 100. This isn't just some small achievement. This is a massive deal, a moment that solidifies Palantir's place among the biggest, most powerful companies in the market. For investors, this changes everything. Being in the S&P 100 means Palantir is now recognized as one of the most important companies in the stock market. Big funds, institutional investors, and retirement accounts that track this index will now have no choice but to buy into Palantir. That's not just speculation, that's guaranteed demand. We're talking billions of dollars in automatic buying pressure coming in, not just today, but consistently over time. And for Palantir itself, this is validation. This is proof that it's not just some high-growth tech company hoping to make it big. This kind of recognition attracts even more partnerships, even bigger contracts, and even more respect from Wall Street. Now here's where things get really exciting. With all this new demand, the stock isn't just going to sit still. As more funds load up and more investors realize what's happening, Palantir's price could skyrocket. The kind of momentum this brings can turn into a snowball effect. One big move leading to another, forcing even more buying, pushing prices even higher. This could be the moment Palantir truly goes parabolic. The breakout we've been waiting for? It might have just begun. But wait, something even bigger just happened. And this could be the rocket fuel that sends Palantir soaring even higher. Remember when people were speculating that Elon Musk might strike a deal with Palantir? All because of his recent plans for the Department of Government Efficiency DOGE? Some thought it was impossible. Others feared it could even hurt Palantir. But today, a top analyst stepped in and cleared the air. And what he revealed could be game-changing. He laid it all out. Palantir is literally built for this. From day one, its entire purpose has been about organizing massive amounts of complex data, spotting inefficiencies, and saving money at scale. If the government truly wants to eliminate waste and optimize spending, who else would they turn to? No other company has this kind of experience, this kind of proven track record. And then there are the hints. Palantir's management has been dropping cryptic posts about DOGE. Young Palantir engineers have been seen inside the White House. Musk and Palantir's CEO Alex Karp? They've been getting really close lately. Musk is suddenly engaging with Palantir's social media posts, and Karp, he literally couldn't stop smiling in a recent interview when DOGE was mentioned. Now here's where it gets wild. Palantir's strategy has always been about proving value first, getting paid later. It's the same playbook they used with the US Army. They step in, show how powerful their technology is, and once results are undeniable, the contracts start rolling in. Big ones. Imagine the headlines. Palantir saves the US government hundreds of billions. The kind of proof that turns a stock into an unstoppable force. The kind of proof that could make Palantir the go-to operating system for government agencies, not just in the US, but across the entire Western world. And here's the kicker. If Palantir isn't the company behind Doge, then who is? No other tech company has the reputation, the experience, or the brand to handle something this massive. If another company could pull this off, that would mean Palantir's moat is gone. But let's be real, no one else comes close. So what does this mean for Palantir's stock? If this connection is real, and all signs point to it being very real, then we're looking at something much bigger than just another partnership. This could be the catalyst that sends Palantir into the stratosphere. And here's the thing. One analyst just made a bold claim because of all this. He believes Palantir could one day hit a mind-blowing $20 trillion in valuation. Sounds insane, right? But when you really look at what's happening, it might not be as far-fetched as it seems. Right now, it's still just speculation, but Palantir moves at a speed no one expected. Every major deal, every government contract, every breakthrough in AI and data analytics pushes it closer to something truly unstoppable. This isn't just another tech company. It's positioning itself as the backbone of entire industries, governments, and global security. And when a company reaches that level of dominance, the sky isn't even the limit anymore. Now imagine what this means for investors. If Palantir truly scales to that kind of valuation, it's going to create a new wave of millionaires. Those who got in early, they could be looking at life-changing wealth. People dream about finding the next company that transforms the world. Palantir might be that company. This is not just hype. The way Palantir is expanding, the way it's locking in long-term deals, and the way its technology is becoming irreplaceable, it's a formula for something historic. If it keeps up this pace, nothing is impossible. The market is waking up, and soon, the world might realize that Palantir isn't just another stock, it's the future. And looking at the long-term realistic picture, another analyst just explained something that keeps Palantir community hopes and dreams alive. He believes it's on its way to becoming a trillion-dollar company in the future. Here's why. Palantir has no real competition. The so-called rivals in the industry? They're at least 5 years behind, trying to catch up to where Palantir is right now. And the craziest part? They know it. That's why instead of trying to fight Palantir, we're seeing more and more of these companies partnering with them instead. They're realizing that competing isn't an option, so they're choosing to join forces instead. Now let's connect this to where Palantir stands today. It just got into the S&P 100, one of the biggest milestones a company can achieve. It's rumored to be working with Elon Musk's Doge initiative, something that could reshape how the government operates. And now, analysts are throwing out trillion-dollar predictions because they see the writing on the wall. Palantir is becoming too big to ignore. Everything is lining up. The partnerships, the contracts, the expansion. This is what a company looks like when it's on the verge of something massive. Palantir isn't just another stock, it's a movement, and the world is starting to take notice. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money.
Shibarium burn. That's the phrase for today. Finally, we're witnessing the culmination of hard work, not just from Shiba Inu developers, but also other entities. Shiba Inu's supply is massive, and action is needed now before it's too late. We simply need more projects to move to Shibarium. And spoiler alert, I might have found that one project with the potential to attract a massive audience. The purpose of this project is nothing short of phenomenal. But what on earth am I talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. At this point, I think we all know what Shibarium is and its purpose. But while many of us are familiar with the concept of Shibarium and its role to help us migrate from ridiculously expensive fees on the Ethereum network, there's a deeper layer to this revolutionary development that deserves our attention. Beyond just a solution to high fees, Shibarium holds the key to addressing a significant challenge for Shiba Inu, the giant Shibarium. We're all chanting for Shiba Inu to hit 1 penny or more. But what about the burning part of the equation? The Shiba Inu dev team during these years has been pulling out all the stops to shrink that colossal 500 trillion supply. But most attempts have been a bit like trying to catch smoke with your hands. Not too successful. But Shibarium actually intended to be the final attempt to change it all. For the newcomers, the dev team promised to allocate 70% of gas to the Shiba Inu dev team. And while Shibarium was launched over 6 months ago, the team found out that Shiba Inu ecosystem alone simply can't pull enough transactions to finally start burning trillions tokens. I mean, they already did a $400,000 burn back in December, but it didn't impact the price much. So, just recently, the Shiba Inu dev team came up with a genius idea. The Inu dev team came up with a plan to onboard other projects onto Shibarium, aiming to supercharge transaction volumes and bring about a significant shift. Think of Shibarium as the Uber or Airbnb of the crypto world, serving as a facilitator for new projects, a middleman that orchestrates a win-win situation for everyone involved. For project developers, it's a golden opportunity. They can launch their own crypto projects for almost free, thanks to the ridiculously low fees facilitated by Shibarium. Picture this: a level playing field where anyone can dip their toes into building something substantial without breaking the bank. Crypto users, on the other hand, are in for a treat. They can seamlessly transact, invest in projects created by regular individuals, and secure profits, all with fees so low it's practically free. It's a democratization of the crypto space, opening doors for enthusiasts and investors alike. And let's not forget Shibarium itself. Acting as the conduit for these projects, it stands to gain from the increased transaction volume, generating a substantial amount of fees revenue. And let's not forget that 70% of this revenue is committed to being converted into Shiba Inu tokens and promptly burned. This commitment translates into a positive cascade effect within the Shiba Inu community. As Shibarium collects substantial fees revenue, the continuous burning of Shiba Inu tokens becomes a reality. It's a strategic move that not only addresses the challenge of the 500 trillion token supply, but also aligns with the community's demand for Shiba Inu tokens. Shibarium can burn trillions of tokens when fully active. And this is where things get interesting. In a recent revelation by Lucy, a key member of the Shiba Inu development team, the bombshell dropped. They are in the process of onboarding over 1,000 new projects onto Shibarium. Yes, you heard it right. A staggering number that promises to inject a new level of dynamism into the Shiba Inu ecosystem. It sets the stage for an unprecedented surge in transaction volumes, catapulting Shibarium into a realm of influence that could reshape the landscape of the entire Shiba Inu project. Now, as we stand on the cusp of this monumental shift within Shibarium, it's essential to recognize that the early stages are often the most electrifying. Picture this. The first wave of projects onboarded onto Shibarium is poised to experience explosive growth. And you wouldn't want to miss out on that opportunity. In fact, I've stumbled upon a project that's been going on for a long time. It's called the Shibarium Project. It's an exceptionally promising AI project. The development team behind it has not only pledged to bridge to Shibarium very soon, but also possesses the potential to send Shibarium's transaction volumes skyrocketing. But what am I talking about? Well, let me explain. As it was mentioned above, this project brings a massive AI technology. Crypto projects are not new. And yes, that is a trending topic. But here's the problem. All of them are only claiming they'll do something amazing in the future and are not ready to get product before they begin the marketing. It's like a trend. Everyone's talking about it, but no one is actually doing something. But the project you are about to learn isn't just chat. It's already brought something mind-blowing to the table. While others are all about promising, this one's actually delivering. So get ready to meet a project that's not just riding the AI trend, but has already made waves with something seriously impressive.